Hello everybody and welcome back. I'm Carrick, so we're going to be continuing this starter city build. And yeah, I think industry is going to be the name of the game today. So I think that's going to be getting this infrastructure set up here and kind of having this sort of interchange into this, having this swoop down, go along the water, connect into here, and then sort of feed it back into here. And we might actually just need to set up like an interchange over here. We haven't really done any interchanges. I don't know if we explicitly even have freeway stuff unlocked. The answer to that is just no, but we're actually coming up on that. So let's go back up to higher speed so we can continue to make money, because a lot of this road building is going to cost a little bit of upfront money. It's not going to really cost us too much to maintain, so I'm not worried about that, but it is going to cost us some money just to get going. Essentially, what we want to do here, get snapping back on. And really the only reason why I think we're playing on speed 3 is just because we're trying to get a certain amount of stuff done during these builds. Usually I actually like to play on like speed 1, 2. If I need money, maybe I'll be on speed 2. I don't usually go to speed 3. It's more relaxing, I think, to kind of just go at a slower pace. But we are trying to get stuff done here, so I guess that's where that's coming from. My goal wasn't necessarily to go this tight with the water, to be honest. I think we do want to like hook this around. I mean, it's okay to have like a port area, but I didn't think that this needed to like dig down that deep. It'd be cool if that was like we mimicked that curve back and like backing around, but I'm not convinced we're going to be able to do that, because I don't remember what those numbers were and I wasn't really trying to remember them. So, but I'm just kind of thinking like, yeah, see, that might be too long. I think what's more important is not trying to match this to this. It's like thinking about what is the flow here. What is the flow there doing? In fact, actually, you know what? Maybe we just build it from this side. And let's build it knowing that we're probably going to make an interchange system. So let's just kind of, or like sort of like express. Yeah, let's just kind of do something like this. Let's just get this going. I think having it curve back a bit is going to be okay. Ooh. Is that giving us the 180 connection? 34, 34. I think we're calling that good. I don't know if that's technically exact, but I think we're calling that good. And this could swing back. And we were on the freestyle. We were on the freestyle. Yikes. Wasn't exactly my intention there. Let's see if we can freestyle this again. Somehow we might be doing it. We might be doing it. I didn't even check what those angles were there. Yikes. Looks like we got to go a little bit more than 45. That might be as good as we can get. A little wavy there, but you know what? I think we're going to be okay. I think we're going to be okay. Something we could sort of wiggle out with movement maybe, or something if we really felt like we needed to. So that is now hooked up. So this is going to be interesting to see if this creates just like a massive like chaos of through traffic here. Because I'm wondering, how does this all hook up otherwise? You see, like otherwise they have to go all the way around. Am I wrong? Here to here, here to here. Like this is a shortcut. So we're gonna get tons of traffic coming through this way. That's not good. Do we have the old town policies? We do not. Get these at 4,000 pop. That's what we would want to do, I think. Is make it so there's no through traffic on this street, because we're going to be getting tons of cars diverting this way, I think. I'm not sure. basically trying to move through here and go into here so they can go this way. Some abandoned buildings are popping up for whatever reason. We're making 2,000 per week, but it kind of makes sense to have something kind of peeling off here and going more towards the water. That's looking a little sort of goofy, and we could maybe pop that out and move it. Single selection tool, please. Thank you. This probably does need to be a heavier road too. And maybe this is the one that actually swoops the water. I'm gonna go to speed 2. I don't know. Just slow that bar down a little bit. It seems to be going a little crazy. But I wouldn't mind if this was a little bit more rigid down here, to be honest. But maybe along the water. I mean, it looks like it's almost naturally getting rigid here. It's based on the map design. Oh, I know what we can do. I know what we can do. Let's go to straight slope. Make sure that's on. What was the full distance there? 8? Well, the full distance was 16. It just chose to kind of do it. I think you have to keep, yeah, you have to kind of keep it at 1. To get that to be smoother. We've done little sort of like light interchange things like this before. To get rid of that bit. There we go. But then this effectively, this doesn't even need to be a one-way. You need to go this way. You come around this. It's just a bunch of right. It's just a bunch of right turns is what it is essentially. Now I'm looking at this and thinking, okay, well, do we want one ways in and out of this system? That doesn't look too bad. It doesn't look too bad. If you're coming from this way, I don't think you need to go back. Yeah, you don't. Yeah, so that... Heck, we could probably even just a little bit of contrast, right? Just making that a one-way is probably going to be sufficient, so... This doesn't look bad. I'm just thinking, though, that this road might need to continue down this way, right? So how do we account for that? Do we have something like this? Grab on there, come this way, but instead it actually like goes down and through? This could be kind of interesting. We're doing some different designs here. Now kind of have it swoop with the I feel like we could sell this. I feel like we could sell this. Let's get that node down there though. Get this smoothed up and move it. Perfect. Looks good. This all needs to be elevated here though. little bit silly looking. Unfortunately, that actually can't be elevated, so we're just kind of tough out of luck there. The one-way network extension one-way roads can't be elevated. At least I'm not sure how to make them elevated. So that we'll just have to make that a two-way. No one's actually going to. Whoops. Messed up one of these. Accidentally upgraded that road to the wrong type. That does need to be a two-way there. There we go. Everything's look good. So technically, actually, these guys have to make a right turn. And they actually, yeah, having that is fine because then they need to go this way. These guys are going to be crisscrossing, trying to go to there to go up. Yeah, so this actually does work out. Actually does work out. I like the look of this too. I like the look of this a lot. The other thing is you can then tie this in right over to here. This could then swing back without having to get on this main system. And I still think we probably have a system where these people can feed off of there if they need to. This is all kind of coming together. I'm just wondering, let's get a singular road here. Sort of as an outline. I know we're doing a lot of road design, but that's kind of what makes the city interesting, right? Oh, there's even a hill right there. Wow, that was kind of actually just like beautiful, like the way that we set that up. So I think we want, basically, yeah. We don't have the freeway stuff yet, which we could probably if we actually, you know, we could do that. Just haven't. This kind of needs to go down and then up and connect into there. And that's kind of the... swoop out. Dig down here. And then basically you need to kind of like get into there. And like hope for the best. This doesn't look bad though. This doesn't look bad. Am I crazy? Okay. Let's make sure all of this is looking the way it's supposed to look, because this doesn't look right. None of this looks right. Let's also make sure we're getting some zoning in here. How do we do this down here? I don't mind the idea. I don't mind this being kind of more blocky, right? But we probably want at least a couple strong roads coming into here. Maybe this would be like a one-way? I don't know. That's the thing. I mean, we try to do some one-way jazz. Does that get us something kind of interesting that we can play off of? Now we've made a box. Maybe this would make more sense if yeah, maybe this would make more sense like that. Kind of keep it a little boxes. We have some good shapes here, and I feel like we might unfortunately be ruining this a little bit. Because we have some really nice shapes going on here. Just like I'm liking this over here, and now we're just putting a box in here, which I don't think is the end of the world. Sometimes grid can look okay. This isn't exactly like, you can kind of do like a DNA kind of look, which is kind of interesting when you're doing grid, but this is totally not that. Actually, wait a second though. Wait a second. It kind of looks like that connects through. Wait a second. Things are kind of piecing together here. Maybe, sort of, kind of. Maybe this needs to be something bigger. I don't know. We're just going with the wind here. That at least will get us some area to zone. Yeah, this will get us some area to zone. We just need to get the power across here. Let's get this in, then we need to make sure it's all sort of watered up. Man, I feel like that's like, you know, someone else could maybe fill this space more in a more interesting way, right? But I think we have a good, I think this area is a good, for this over here I think is golden. This is just random, but like, do we just need to do some like curves? Do we just need to kind of curve off? Do we actually, wait a second, I mean, honestly, like build something and then like see how you can remove to make it better, right? Way better, like way better already. It's crazy. Like maybe we just get rid of these and maybe this, I don't know if it does that. I don't know if that's exactly the plan, but is this like, I don't know. I don't know what's going on now. Maybe this needs to get cut in half. We're just, yeah, maybe this is good. Okay, I think this is better. Whatever we have going is better. This, I don't know. We'll have to think about that. That's better. It's still not great. Maybe this should be more kind of like, maybe this should actually not be exact and this should kind of go with the flow. Maybe it goes with there and it kind of comes back here, goes with the flow, connects back into here. So we could, this area probably needs to get redone, but this doesn't look too bad. This doesn't look too bad. Let's go in with this. It does look like this could connect into here. It does look like ultimately we could kind of continue to work through this section. If we were to put in more commercial out here, how would that go? You know, I was thinking about clipping all this to do more residential, but the thing is we might clip it the other way to do more commercial. I think for now we're going to do something like this. Looks like it's already watered. This is all watered. That's being powered. This is good. This is good. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching another episode. I will see you guys in the next one where we will continue to build up this starter city. And I'm actually like, considering how like terrified I was of this particular map when we started, I'm actually liking what we have going here, guys. So I'll see you guys in the next one.